If your team falls apart the moment you step away for vacation, it's not that you're a leader. You are the bottleneck, only with a fancy title. Number one, you start at 7, you end at 8. You're busy, but you're not productive. You are drowning in tactical weeds that should not even be looked at by someone in middle management and or C-suite. You know the boardroom and or the next level is there, but you physically cannot work any harder because you continue to remain in the weeds, i.e., you are the firefighter of the entire operation. And since you're the firefighter, you can't build your network, which is equal to your net worth, and you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot get visibility in order to get promoted because you are continuing to put out fires. And then last but not least, the burnout is killing you. You're completely exhausted, and that exhaustion goes from frustration to anxiety to now completely upset. That frustration and anxiety leads you to burnout, and now you're resentful. You're resentful of the team because they're not getting it. You're resentful of yourself because you're not letting go so they can get it. So now what are you to do? Here we go. Get your pen and paper for the secret sauce. You have confused high standards with lack of trust. You have a control dependency issue. And when I say control dependency, what's happening is you have a high standard for getting things done. However, you still don't trust your team to get it done. So everything has to go through you. And that's why you're burned out. You are addicted to the dopamine hit of saving the day, hence the reason why you remain the resident firefighter. The addiction is preventing you from seeing the vision clearly. The addiction is preventing you from having a strategy. The addiction is preventing you from getting promoted, and you realize it, but you have no idea what to do about it. You don't have a time management problem. You have an operations and scaling failure within your leadership. As a leadership coach, I refuse to let you wing it. This is what we're going to do. Number one, we're going to take you from execution or production mode to orchestrating. When someone is in an orchestra, there is always a maestro. You should be the maestro. You are emotionally tied to getting the work done versus looking at the outcome. So we can attach your value to the outcome, not you pedaling through the work that your team should actually be doing. Real leadership is about building an ecosystem. And at this point, you fail to do that. However, as a leadership coach, this is what I'm going to do. Get your pen and paper. Here we go. Number one, we audit your decision maker hierarchy. I need to know where you're losing control or where you feel like you have to be in control. Then number two, I look at your executive presence. Why? Because if you have to be in control, that tells me that your executive presence is crumbling and you don't realize it. And then number three, we buy back your time. How do we do this? When you have executive presence, you can then actually have leadership influence. When you influence your team, then you're able to scale your leadership. Until then, you remain as the firefighter and or the executor, and you are emotionally tied to actually doing the work. My goal is to pull you out of the weeds, let you operate in your zone of genius, and last but not least, have your team running like a well-oiled machine. If you need more, this is what I talk about in the master class. I have 3 seats open, January 24th, 2026. Like, comment, and follow. Happy leading.